What's up, guys? Today I'm just going to be doing a quick little update video. I think it's been around 5 days since been using the Galaxy S21. Not really going to do any editing in this video. I just want to talk briefly about my experience since the unboxing and stuff like that. So basically I want to answer a couple questions. So about the design, so do I still feel the same way about the design? I wanted to let it sit, and basically I was kind of hard on them for the plastic move, and I still don't like it using the other flagships like the Velvet and the V60 and stuff like that, and even the 7 Pro. I just don't like the move to the plastic. I don't like feeling the plastic on this device. Now I think it's just me, because since the S lineup has always been a glass and metal, and I just think it feels really awkward and really weird to have just this plastic feeling on the back. Even though it's a nice plastic and it is a matte finish, it doesn't pick up fingerprints and it still looks good from the back. I just don't like the feeling. So it really comes down to personal preference. Now, like I've been saying in all my videos, there is a benefit of it not being able to break so easily like glass. So you have we know that's good for resale value and stuff like that, but overall, I just don't think it has that premium feel that you would get from glass and metal phones. Now, I know a lot of people will put a case on this phone, of course, since it's almost 800. It's 800 bucks. But honestly, I'm just not digging that move. So hopefully they revert back to glass and metal here. So let's go ahead and talk about the display. So I've been super impressed with the display. I like that they went completely flat on this display, so it doesn't have any curve. I think they have a slight curve on the Ultra model, but it's barely there, and they went completely flat on here. So yeah, it doesn't look as premium or as cool as a curved display. I do think flat displays are definitely much better than curved displays. Now, with a curved display, you won't really get accidental touches and stuff like that. If you use a case, that's one thing that I noticed. As you can see, the 7 Pro has a very curved display, but I don't get accidental touches if you use a case. Also, one of the questions I got is, will you notice the difference from a 1440p display to 1080p? Yes, but your face has to be like really close up on the phone. Like, you got to really be looking. Like, you notice the difference when it comes to icons and stuff like that. You don't really notice it anywhere else, but if you're looking at icons, like the edge of the icon, the picture, it doesn't look as clear and as crisp as on a 1440p display. But like I said, you really got to be like up close to really see that. But the display looks fine on here color wise, and it's really nice and vibrant. Blacks are really deep. I really like the display on here. And also, will you notice the difference between 120 hertz and 90 hertz? Yes, but you would really have to put them side by side to really be able to notice. So like just swiping down from the gestures and stuff like that, it's super smooth on both, but it's just slightly smoother on the 120 hertz. You would really have to see it like side by side to be able to tell. So I don't know, anybody that's went from 90 hertz to 120 hertz, can you tell the difference here? Because I feel like the 120 hertz is definitely just a little bit smoother. It is noticeable to me. I got that question a lot, like, is it actually noticeable, or is it just a spec number that they put on there? So let's talk about One UI as well. So One UI had this, it's very small, but they brought the Google Now cards here, and it's way better than the Bixby thing that they had, and that was the thing that I was really happy about with this phone. So this is way more useful than whatever Samsung had over here, and I think Samsung realized that nobody was using whatever the Bixby, whatever they were calling it. Nobody was using it. This is way more useful to me, so I'm really happy that they did that. And overall, One UI looks super clean now as well. I haven't used it in a while, but everything is very clean. It's still very feature packed, but they've cleaned it up and organized it so that it's very easy to navigate and find things, which I think is awesome. So definitely a big move there. And also your Samsung Edge is still here with all of your toggles and stuff like here. One of my favorite things is always going to be this right here, to be able to open 2 applications at once. and have them go split screen, so you can customize this and put your favorite 2 applications there. That's always going to be a great feature to have. So I've really been enjoying that. Also, people have been talking about the fingerprint scanner, like, so they upgraded the fingerprint scanner technology, made it bigger, and I can tell the difference. So I don't know what people are talking about, but if you look at the 7 Pro, which has still a blazing fast fingerprint sensor here, you can see it's pretty much instant. This one has pretty much just like it. So it feels pretty much like the 7 Pro to where it's instant. Like I'm not getting that lag like with the S20. So I think the tech has definitely been improved here. I've been seeing a lot of videos with people saying that they don't really notice the difference, but I can notice the difference. Also, if you're into just taking photos and videos, that's really what the highlight of this phone is. The portrait mode is excellent on this phone. It is really nice. This gives off some excellent, beautiful colors as well. It does make everything super vibrant and not as lifelike, but it is very, very good cameras. The ultra wide is just an excellent camera as well. It retains a lot of detail. You notice from when you take pictures on a main lens, you notice a huge decrease with the ultra wide. That is not the case here. This takes excellent ultra wide photos. I was really impressed with that. And then you have the zoom, which you can go 30x zoom, which is fine, but realistically you'll never do that. But also I noticed that taking photos in like a low light situation, it'll bump the IOS up, but it'll also soften the photo as well. So that's one thing. So you can use the night mode, but honestly you're not going to get like that much different of a shot to me. But the photos on here are excellent. Video on here is excellent. It is a really great camera phone. That's one of the things I've noticed. So just taking photos on this phone is really top notch, top quality. So if you're looking for a good camera phone, this is definitely going to be a beast for that. And yeah, so that was pretty much the main thing. And battery life has been excellent. I can confirm this is an all-day battery life phone. So this is a phone that you can use all day, no problem. Now, I'm not super heavy on my phones with gaming and stuff like that. But if you're a gamer or whatever, you'll probably have to charge it close to the end of the day. But honestly, if you're just a regular user playing games casually, browsing, video watching, this is a all-day phone. So you can get through the day with this phone, no problem. So just a couple things I've noticed, some questions I wanted to answer. So what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next one.